battery based sensor was still depending upon sending data through Wi-Fi, which is again Wi-Fi needs connectivity of LAN, cable LAN, power connection, etc. Then we went for next step, that why not put up some SIM inside this battery powered sensor. Now the ultimate state is that your sensor is without any wire connection, which is battery powered. It does not require any Wi-Fi connections, which is requiring cables and all those things. So that is the way industry looks at the solution should be there against the problem. So how we are eliminating problem in stages. So those kind of development comes along with the problem. Again, the LoRaWAN technology is widely used, at least we are widely using for sending low bandwidth of data, and through that, once you have established the entire campus as a LoRaWAN capable, then you can deploy thousands of sensors based on those LoRaWAN technology, and seamlessly data can be sent which is of low bandwidth, and so that is a very beneficial, I would say, product or technology along with product which enables us to send or deploy many IoT solutions. Connected workforce, I think somebody from our company must have discussed. And smart barricade is again stopping people whitelisting, blacklisting of people who can go inside, which is dynamic whitelisting. Again, smart fleet management, so you have got a lot of moving equipments, and those moving equipment should be manned efficiently and as soon as possible, so that when the operator comes for a particular shift, they should not lose on finding which vehicle they need to operate today and where to go. And during dynamic condition also, it should be depending upon that if he or she has finished one work, then what is next work that should immediately come to them, which is nearest to their location. So all those things are part of smart fleet management. And it also different kind of technology we are deploying for bus, which is similar to what you see outside India, that you can know what is the next bus cycle, when the next bus is going to come, how many seats are available inside the bus. So all those things can be tracked and mapped at certain bus stations. This is the technology of LoRaWAN which I was talking about. So it has got capability of digital I/O. Then you can sense the current milliampere from field. Then so digital I/O, analog I/O capability along with soft communication also can be done over LoRaWAN. So this is a device or technology combined with device can result into fast deployment of IoT solutions across the big area. This is condition monitoring of assets which I have discussed. So data is collected through various sensors. It could be vibration sensor, it could be temperature sensors, and based on requirement we do FFT of those signals. Sometimes we use RMS signal, and those signals are used to basically predict health of equipment. So sometimes we use first principle, sometimes we use ML AI, and sometimes hybrid model to find out what is machine health. And we started with predicting health of equipment. Earlier we used to maintain our asset, which was kind of time-based management. After maybe every 3 months or 4 months, depending upon type of equipment, you are putting down and changing something or inspecting something. Then it moved to condition-based with some sensor. Then it moved to predictive, which we are at current state. It can predict that based on current scenario, your equipment can run for 1 more month. So you can decide that what is your, and you can plan that within 1 month you will be able to take care of those problems. And the next stage is prescriptive maintenance. The system will tell you what is to be done, which component to be done, changed, and what is to be done. One of the asset health monitoring, you must be familiar with DC motor. It has got a lot of sparking on its commutator. And if you talk about big motor as high as 8 MVA or more than that, so any spark, and if it is prolonging for higher duration or not maintained properly will result into final damage of commutator and loss of that kind of large machines. So we have deployed camera and use analytics to find out what is extent of sparking, whether it is under acceptable range or not. Those things are giving, I would say, advanced alarms and warning, and we can prevent any bigger damage of those machines, large machines. Again, this is pipe conveyor. Normally we use straight conveyor, but these are pipe conveyors for carrying raw material to various sections. And these are, the geometry of these pipe conveyors are very important. And if it deviates, it means that there is some problem which is going to happen. And once it lands into that kind of problem, it is very time taking to revive. So such condition, we are monitoring geometry of this and profile of this pipe conveyor, and we can predict whether it is running in correct shape or not, and if it is having any deviation, that action can be taken to prevent further damage. This is online track rail inspection, which is based on camera and other sensors. So instead of person going into various area, it can run and send the report. Based on GPS location, the entire track line can be mapped in terms of its health. So these are, if you take a top view, so it's not only a plant process, it is also integrated margin management. Like if you are producing and selling something, then company like Tata Sheel has got various production unit and various delivery units also. So how we are able to justify which process, which plant, which delivery cycle or which delivery